ready for this? I don't know. I don't know, you guys. Hello, everybody. Hey. Okay, we're gonna fade this mother out. Okay, hey, you guys. Welcome to the Uke Revolution. Hi, everybody in the chat box. Hello, if you're watching from the future. If you're watching from the future, you're gonna want the timestamps that are below. If you're watching in the present, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is a doozy of a song. So this is gonna be, because there's a lot to go over, this is gonna be more like a lesson than it is a practice session. I mean, usually they are like lessons more than practice sessions anyway, but this is definitely gonna be one that you're gonna wanna go back and practice some stuff. I had a lot of practice with it over the past couple of days arranging it, and it's still a bit tricky, some of these chord changes. The good news is it's fairly straightforward. Like, we're kind of using a lot of the same little sets of chord changes the whole time. Steve and Tyler just really mixed it all up and kind of varied each little verse and varied each little chorus a bit. And then there's a bridge that's all over the place. We're going to get to all of it, and I would just highly suggest that you go into this live stream, that this is like a lesson and explainer, and then you're going to want to go back and go over everything like 100 times. But it's such a cool song. This is a lesson for Dream On by Aerosmith, and this was suggested by and voted in by members on Patreon on Coffee. And if you're interested in becoming a member, you can find links below in the caption for Coffee. You can access the whole PDF library. There's a PDF chord chart, song arrangement thing, printable digital thing for this song, and all of the images on the screen today of all of the chords and the verses and stuff like that are little snippets from the PDF. So you get the image on the screen today a little bit, but if you want it all together in one nice little PDF package, then you're going to either want to buy it in the coffee shop or join and just access the whole library. That's it. That's the speech. I think that's the speech. So I'm going to put chords on the screen. There's a lot of weird chords in here, so I have two little chord images for you. And because some of these we don't have in the font. Okay, just a little sound check. Great. I considered moving this to a key that might be easier, but the thing is there's so many weird chords that no matter how you cut it, especially with the bridge, because the bridge is like this second line of chords, it's all over the place. You don't really get helped out by putting it in a different key and then using a capo. So we're playing it in the original key, and we're going to tackle these hard chord shapes, and I'll give you like tips for moving in between them. So we are in F minor. This song is in F minor. And I tell you right away, I play F minor shape with my thumb, and it helps me to do some of the chord changes that are in this song. So F minor. You can have your thumb like this. This is the cheat way that I play it. The standard way, of course, would be with like your peace sign fingers on the first fret strings, and then your pinky, or if you can stretch it, your ring finger on the A string down here. F minor. In a lot of the song, the chord that comes after F minor is this C minor add 11 over here. 0, 3, 1, 3. So the G string is open, and you've got the first fret, the E string, and the third fret, the C string and the A string. So this is 0, 3, 1, 3. And I refer to this in this song arrangement as the triangle chord, because it's kind of making a triangle, like a big long triangle between this 3, 1, and 3. That's how we remember to go there. And this chord usually comes after F minor in this arrangement. So when I move between it, because I've got my thumb here for F minor and my pointer finger on E, and something down here, I've already made most of that chord shape to move from F minor to this C minor add 11. I'm releasing my thumb and I'm putting down my middle finger on the C string of the 3rd fret. You know what I might do, because I have my little teacher whiteboard right here, I'm gonna make like the diagram on the whiteboard so we also have like the image of it. Because I only take a second. Yay. For these weird chord shapes over here. So that would look like, is that enough? Yeah, that's enough. It looks like this. 0, 3. No, I did it backwards. Wait, let's just flip it the other way. Hang on. That's the wrong angle. That is the wrong direction of triangle. Okay, there we go. 0, 3, 1, 3. This is the C minor add 11. And then usually after the C minor add 11 comes this F minor 6. So recommended to play the F minor 6 as a bar chord. So we would bar the 1st fret. And then you've got your middle finger on the C string of the 2nd fret, and the 3rd fret, your ring finger on the A string. So you're usually coming from the triangle chord. You're gonna flatten that finger, and you're gonna go boop, boop. F minor 6. B flat 7. Wait. Nope. Now we're going over here to the C sharp major 7 flat 5, because this usually comes after the F minor 6. So this is a lot like, oh, I just realized it's the wrong numbers. Crap. Crap. Ignore this. Ugh. Dang it. I checked everything yesterday. It's the one thing that got away from me. Okay, I'm going to hide that. C minor add 11. Okay, C sharp, major 7, flat 5. So this is the 1st fret, the C string, and the E string, and the 3rd fret. This should be 0, 1, 1, 3. And the 3rd fret, the A string on the 3rd fret. So this should be, this C sharp major 7 flat 5 should be 0, 1, 1, 3, not 2, 2, 3. I gotta fix the song sheet later. So normally if we were just playing C sharp major 7, which is coming up later, we will bar the 1st fret, and then you put a finger on the A string, the 3rd fret. So for this C sharp major 7 with the flat 5, we're going to release the G string. We've got no finger on the G string to make it a flat 5. So you can still play it like a little bar chord, which I usually do because you're coming from the F minor 6, which is a bar chord, on the 1st fret. So these bottom 3 strings, and then the 3rd fret, the A string. So those 4 weird things together, they come a lot. And if you were, no, actually they weren't even on the intro thing because I kept messing it up when I was trying to record it. So I was like, okay, we're not going to do that one right now. I wish I could get this up high enough. Okay. What's happening is it's usually going to be F minor, and then the triangle one, this first one on the whiteboard, and then the F minor 6, this big bar shape on the 1st fret. And then you're just inching down a little bit to make this C sharp major 7 flat 5 thing, which is the 2nd one here on the, you can barely see on the whiteboard. And that little progression comes a lot. We will see later. I just wanted to show you, like, those are like the hardest chords to play, and they're used a lot, and they're used in that order a lot. So I wanted to like really go over how you like move between them. Outside of that, it's not too, like outside of those four, it's not too crazy. We've got a B flat 7 that comes in the intro, E flat every now and then, and you can leave the G string open. E diminished 7. There's that C major 7 that I mentioned briefly earlier, so you're barring the first fret. Regular old C. You can also, in this song, whenever you see a C chord, if you want to play a power C, you can play a power C. And there's a lot of power chords in the original in the bridge, and I'll kind of show you later how you can sort of mimic it. It's really difficult to play power chord shapes on the ukulele because of the way it's tuned. But I can show you like a little trick to sort of get that same sound if you really want it to sound like that power chord sound. But C5, C power chord is easy to play, and that is the bottom 2 strings of the 3rd fret. So whenever you see a C, if you want to use this one, C5 would sound good in this song. It fits the style. Before I get to the second row of chords, these are all bridge chords. Let me talk about the 2 suspended 4s that are here. So there's F suspended 4. It's like a B flat. If you make a B flat shape and you lift your middle finger, then you have an F suspended 4. So this is the 1st fret, the E and the A string, and the 3rd fret, the G string. 3, 0, 1, 1. Doesn't come super often. A similar-ish chord, so C suspended 4 here. We're going to play like a regular C chord, the 3rd fret, the A string, and then you're going to add the 1st fret, the E string. 0, 0, 1, 3. F suspended 4, C suspended 4. The bridge chords. So in the bridge, we have a lot of chromatic movement. We're moving like through the alphabet. Chromatic or like ascending movement of chords. We're just kind of going through the alphabet. It's actually not chromatic. We don't do all of the pitches, but we do a lot of them, and it helps if you use the same shape to play all of those chords. So the first one is B flat. We know the B flat shape. In the bridge, this is the dream on, dream on, dream on, dream till your dreams come true. We're gonna take this B flat shape, and I'll go over this like again later when we talk about the bridge, and you just move it up to whichever fret it needs to be on. So for the C chord, this is like another shape of C. It's on the 3rd fret. Same shape, starting on the 3rd fret. Can't see what I'm doing. Okay. C sharp is on the 4th fret. That's the next one. E flat. Yes, we can play E flat the regular way, but for this bridge part of the song, it's just easier to use this same shape and move up the neck of the ukulele. So this is E flat, and you're making it on the 6th fret. Same shape as B flat. And then we kind of reach the limit of being able to do that. We've got a regular G. We're going to kind of do the same thing with the G. The A flat is 1 fret up, the same shape. G moved up 1 fret to the 3rd fret. And then you got to add the top string of the 5th fret. G, A flat. A lot of movement in the bridge. Dream on, dream on. I know, see, it's a lot. It's a lot, isn't it? So I'm gonna put up the intro because the intro has like almost all of the chords, and it has that 4 chord progression of the F minor, C minor add 11, F minor 6, C sharp major 7 flat 5. It has like everything in it. It has all of the chords except for the bridge. The bridge is like a whole other song. So I thought, let's just look at this because it shows you like a lot of what's just kind of happening in other parts of the song. The Rita said not so good with that stretch. Yeah, the A flat. If you want to play the G and the A flat as bar chords, maybe a little bit easier, you use a 3-finger bar to play the G like this. The bottom 3 strings of the 2nd fret and the E string of the 3rd fret. And then you move that up and you put your ring finger on the G string of the 5th fret. It's a little bit easier. G, A flat. So this is the intro. This is the, this song, okay, wait, let me give you a little bit of background on this song, which I found out just today and I thought it was really interesting. Steven Tyler's dad went to Juilliard. He was a classically trained pianist. I didn't know that. And Steven Tyler wrote this song. He wrote the like chords for this song. He wrote the chord progression when he was like 17 or 18 years old. This is like mind blowing to me because he had grown up around all this like classical piano sound. And if you listen to this song, there is something that's a little bit like medieval minstrelly about it, especially when it's like the slower parts, like the intro and the verse and the solo section. It has a clavinet or something. It sounds very like there's something like medieval and kind of minstrel about it. And it's because he had all this classical music influence in his life, and he wrote this song like 4 years before Aerosmith, the band, was even formed. And then they recorded it and it was this massive hit. And now we know why. So in this intro, we got this suggested finger picking thing that you can do that's on the song sheet. I actually didn't put the image of it up because it's pretty simple. So we're going to pluck the G. I have to think about it. The G, E, and A string, all of the high strings, right? Unless you have a low G, then it's not a high string. And the C after it. So we're plucking these 3 and then the C. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So if you want to like mimic the sound of the intro and you can use it in the verse too, that's a little finger picking pattern that you can use to play these intro chords. Play some of the intro chords, play the verse chords this way, and you can choose how many of the little picks you do. F minor, triangle chord. It's really going to give you that sound. So you can choose like when you do the little picky thing or if you just strum them. It's up to you. It's a little idea to give it that kind of medieval minstrel sound. Thank you, Craig. When this song got voted in, I'm like, oh, this song's so cool. Yeah. And then it's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Surprise. It's way more sophisticated than I expected. So for the intro, we got F minor for 2, the triangle chord, C minor add 11. For 2, F minor 6 for 2, C sharp major 7 flat 5. For 2, F minor for 2, F suspended 4 for 2, and then F minor for 4. And then we repeat that line. And this little 2 bars, like I've said, these 4 chords that are in the first 2 bars of the intro come a lot in the verses. After those 2 lines, we got B flat 7 for 4. E flat for 2, E diminished 7 for 2, and then F minor for 2 bars, 8 beats all together. So I'm just going to strum down through it. Like I said, there's going to be not as much like practice in this song today because it's going to be a long live stream. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, F minor, C, F minor 6, the C sharp thingy, F minor, F suspended 4, F minor, D, 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 with the pluck. Now we're to this B flat 7. Dun, 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 E flat, E diminished 7, F minor. Every time. Intro is going away. I'm going to talk about other strumming stuff later, because in a lot of this verse stuff, we are strumming down. It's a slowish thing. So here come all of the different, like every part is different. Oh, Steven Tyler, come on. Come on, bro. Help me out, bro. Verse 1. So verse 1 is, every time that I look in the mirror. And we are going to put the lyrics on the screen for everything today because they're all different. F minor for 2, we got the same thing. The C minor thing for 2, F minor 6 for 2, C sharp major 7 flat 5 for 2. We do that 4 times. So you're going to get like real familiar with this really annoying chord progression. Then we have F minor 6 for 2, C suspended 4 for 1, and C for 1. You can just do the C. If you want to do just C for 2, it's fine. To make it simpler. But what's the point in simplifying that when you have to do this thing? F minor 6 for 2, C sharp major 7 for 2, and then C for 8. And I'll show you a little trick with that C at the end of the verses in a minute. You heard it on the intro when you came in. You heard it on the intro to the live stream. So with a down strum, this will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. F minor, C, F minor 6, C sharp thingy. We do it again. F minor, C, C. Wait, I won't talk in the middle of it. Hang on. Triangle chord. F minor 6, C sharp. We do it one more time. F minor, triangle chord, F minor 6, C sharp thingy. Okay, the second line. F minor, C, C, F minor, C sharp major 7, C. C for 8, not playing all of them. So, some notes. One thing is, when I went to record the loop for the little intro instrumental thing for the live stream, and I was trying to play this, I was just fucking up all over the place. And even now today, just having played through it like a few times, now I'm like, oh yeah, and now I remember this. Now I've got this. Like my muscle memory is back. But even like, I played it last night a bunch. And today when I picked it up, I had no idea what I was doing. Goes to show practice. Practice is the key. This second line, when you're moving between all these chords, when you have the F minor 6, for the C's, this ring finger on the C down here, on the A string on the 3rd fret, that's your anchor. Because it's in all of these chords that are on that second line. It's in the F minor 6. When you go to play the C suspended 4, it's there. It's there for the C, of course. It's a C. So this is like your anchor, the ring finger, F minor 6. It's there for the C sharp major 7 too. All you have to do is pick up your middle finger. And then you might want to move it at that point because it's kind of a weird C. It's kind of a weird finger to hold a C chord with. Okay, let's move on. I'm going to show you the finger picking thing later for the little riff that comes on the C when we do the lyrics. Verse 2, we have F minor for 2, E flat for 2, C sharp for 2, and E flat for 2. So as a reminder, C sharp is like the B flat or the B shape, but we're on the 4th fret. Yeah? You know this teaching crap out of the way. Not cute. And let's take a little look real quick and notice this verse. And these lyrics are, what are these lyrics? That is not, what are these lyrics? It is, I know nobody knows. It's the I know nobody knows. It's more like a chorus than it is a verse. If you take a little sneak peek down here at the chorus, the first line of the chorus is the same as verse 2. Making connections so things don't look so daunting, right? So we got this little chord progression for 2 rounds to make verse 2, and that verse is the I know nobody knows. Then we have an interlude, which looks a lot like the intro does, and it looks a lot like the verses do. It's got that same 4 chord progression again with all the awful chords. F minor for 2, F suspended 4 for 2, and F minor. And we did that in the intro. We did the same thing with the intro chords. Verse 3. Verse 3 is just the awful chord progression 4 times. So it's a lot like verse 1, but we're taking off that ending line. And verse 3 is half my life's in books, written pages, live and learn from fools and from sages. The chorus. So the chorus, we've done a lot of this stuff already. We've got F minor for 2, E flat for 2, C sharp for 2, E flat for 2. Then we've got almost the same thing. F minor for 2, E flat for 2, F minor 6 for 2, and C sharp major 7 for 2. Looks a lot like the end of verse 1. That happens in the end of verse 1. And then we have C for 8. So because all of these parts kind of running together and stuff, I wanted to show you at least like the verse chords for verse 1, because they repeat a lot down here, and just kind of go over them spoken wise, and then we'll look at the lyrics. We'll look at them with the lyrics to like practice all of them, because it's kind of the same, some of the same stuff over and over again. Okay. Verse 1 lyrics. Verse 1 lyrics. Verse 1 lyrics. How you doing there? Okay. Here is this thing on my face. Here's this C riff that I was talking about. Whenever you have, in this song, whenever you have C at the end of a section for 8 beats, you can use this little riff. And it's really familiar. You will recognize it. Because it's in the original production. So we're just on the C chord, and you're going to add, because the C chord is the 3 that's in this tab, you're going to add the next fret up, and we're playing 4 3 4 3 4 3 4 3. I know nobody knows. Whenever you have 2 bars of C at the end of a section, you can do that. And you can do it just playing the string, or you can strum the whole chord. I'm just doing down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Or you can do down. You're going to want to lean on that bottom string a little bit more than the other ones, so you can hear that dee 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 come out. You don't have to do it. It's just a little tip to make it sound more like the original. And now I will show you what verse 1 looks like with the lyrics. And then we're going to look at all of these parts with the lyrics before talking about the bridge. If y'all could hit the like button for me, that would be awesome. And I'm just going to strum down for right now. We'll talk about other strumming stuff later. 1, 2, 3, 4. Every time I look in the mirror, all these lines of my face getting clearer. The past is gone. It went by like dust to dawn. I was looking at the wrong line. Isn't that the way? Everybody's got their dues in life to pay. It's a lot of those. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. Okay. Cool. Cool. Let's look at other parts with lyrics. Hi, Brad. Verse 2 and the interlude that comes after it. Still just strumming down. Most chords have 2 beats. It's a nice thing about this song. It's a fucking mess. But at least the change of chords is pretty straightforward. The rhythm is pretty straightforward. 2, 3, 4. I know nobody knows where it comes and where it goes. I know what's everybody's sin. You got to lose to know how to win. Interlude. Triangle. Big chord. Bar chord. F minor. Sort of B flat. Other parts with the lyrics. Other parts with the lyrics. Verse 3, and this is just going exactly in the order of the song. Verse 3 with the lyrics. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half my life's in books, written pages. Live and learn from fools and from sages. Hold on. You know it's true. All the things come back to you. And we'll keep going, because this is a lot like verse 2 that we looked at, right? Sing with me, sing for the year, sing for the laughter, sing for the tear. Sing with me just for today. Maybe tomorrow the good Lord will take you away. And see, that time on this C, I chose to use that C5. The C5, that's the bottom 2 strings. Super cool. We love C5. Okay. The bridge. I know, I still don't talk about strumming. We're just going to get through this. Let's get through this together. And I'm going to put these chord shapes back up. In case you need a reminder of like which frets these same shape things come on. B flat. bridge. This is the where the Scream Machine was born. Steven Tyler, aka the Scream Machine. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Okay. B flat for 2, C for 2, C sharp for 2, E flat for 2, and then F minor. So basically we're going fret 1 with that like B flat chord shape, fret 1, fret 3, 4, and 6. And I think that's easier to remember than to try to remember every chord name and like what that chord shape is for that chord name. It's easier to just go, okay, it's B flat, and I go 1, 3, 4, 6. This is the place where, if we were playing it, if we were playing on a guitar and whatever tuning they have, they're using a lot of power chords for this whole thing, for these bridges, and it's really difficult because of the way ukulele is tuned. It's very difficult to play power chords. You get lucky with a couple of them, like the C5, but otherwise it's a nightmare to try to play power chords. You either have to just play everything power chords and you tune your uke a different way, or you can, if you want to kind of like sort of have this open sound, if you want to kind of do it, what you can do is play that C5, the same idea, right? We've got the C5, just these bottom 2 strings. Can we do that one? No. Okay. So for all of these, like the things with the B flat, instead of playing the whole chord, you can just not play the top 2 strings, just play the E and the A string. It's kind of difficult to do. It gives you that really open sound, which is what we get from a power chord. But also, it's only 2 strings. But that's the best thing I could do. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream till your dream come true. So for the first bridge, these are the dream on parts. They're a little bit different each. We've got that line of chords, and we play it 2 times. The second time it comes around, it's a little bit different. We've got B flat for 2, C for 2, C sharp for 2, E flat for 2. So 1, 3, 4, 6 again. Then we're back down to the F minor for 2. And then we're still going to do this ascending movement through G, A flat, B flat, and C. Like we're going through like the whole alphabet here. So we've got the G that you can play a regular shape, or you can play it as a bar chord. And you move that up 1 fret for A flat for 2. Then we're going back to our regular B flat shape for 2, and then C. If you want with this G, A flat, B flat, when you're on the A flat on the 3rd fret here, if you move this up to the 5th fret, it's a B flat. So if you want to bring even more of that like really ascending pitch-wise motion, G, A flat, B flat, and even C if you move one more. I just thought, let's keep it like the shape we know, because we got to go back down here for the C anyway. So I'll play each of these. Real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. B flat, C, C sharp, E flat, F minor. Bum, 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 bum. And we do it again. For bridge 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. B flat, C, C sharp, E flat, F minor, G, A flat, B flat, C. The last chorus that comes after that comes after bridge 2 is just like the regular chorus, but it's a little bit longer. We're repeating something, and I think it says that somewhere. I didn't do a whole thing for it because it's just like the other chorus. It's just a bit longer. So let's look at, actually, let me show you. Didn't I write it somewhere? I can't read it. I'm going to keep moving because you can go back and watch it later. You can go back and watch the playback later to watch it as many times as you want, because I want to keep the lesson and the live stream moving. Like I said, we can't do a lot of practice. It just takes too long. And you can watch the playback 100 times, and you can slow it down using the settings on YouTube. Where was that thing I was looking for? Okay. Yes. Oh, okay. I did say it. The chorus, the final chorus. Yes, the final chorus. I have a little note. This line 3 times for final chorus. Okay. So we're going to look at, wait, what's this? Okay. We're going to look at, I'm just checking I did all these lyric parts. Okay. So we're going to do, after this chorus comes a solo section and another chorus, and then the bridges and the final chorus. So right now we're going to look at, I forgot to look at the solo and the second chorus. Because the solo is like, it's, again, similar chords, but we're doing a little bit different order. For the solo, this is like a clavinet solo in the thing. Let me see. F minor for 2. C suspended 4 for 2. The triangle chord, C minor at 11 for 2. B flat for 2. E flat for 2. E diminished 7 for 2. That should have another little hyphen after it. And F minor for 4. What did I do there? Something's not quite notated right, but it is, but it's not. Those last 2 bars should be E flat for 2, E diminished 7 for 2, and then F minor for 4. And then we have, I'll fix it later. And then the second line, F minor for 2, C suspended 4 for 2, C minor at 11 for 2, B flat for 2, same thing. E flat for 2, E diminished 7 for 2, and then we're leading into the chorus with the F minor. Yeah. This little solo section comes before the chorus comes back for the second time. So I'll play all of this together as an example. 1, 2, 3, 4. F minor, C, triangle, B flat, E flat, E diminished 7, F minor. Sing for the tear. Sing with me if it's just for today. Maybe tomorrow the good Lord will take you away. Because I forgot to do that lyric section before. And now the bridge. Bridge, 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 bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream till your dreams come true. 5, 6, 7, 8, line 2. Dream on, dream on, dream on. Dream till your dreams come through. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on. That one. Dream on, dream on. It's 8 there. And then it goes into the final chorus. So it's just like our other ones, but we're going to do that progression, that first progression 3 times instead of just 1 or 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sing with me, sing for the year, sing for the laughter, sing for the tear. Sing with me, if it's just for today. Maybe tomorrow the good Lord take you away. Sing with me, sing for the year, sing for the laughter, sing for the tear. Sing with me if it's just for today. Maybe tomorrow the good Lord will take you away. And then it just kind of fades out. You can fade out on the C if you want to resolve the song. They don't in the original recording, but you can play the F minor. If you're like musically OCD and you need it to resolve, you can play F minor to resolve it. So, real quick, let's talk about some other strum things that you can do. And then I'm going to play it one time with just a down strum. And then I'm going to unleash all the chains and just play whatever. We're going to do the dress rehearsal version with just a down strum, and then we're going to do the reunion tour, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame version. Let's see. So, strum stuff. Strum stuff is here. A lot of these we've been using with a lot of songs on live streams lately, or one of these. One of these has come up a lot recently. I'm going to use just F minor. I'll use F minor and E flat to demonstrate this because I don't feel like doing the hard chords right now. Because often we're changing chords every 2 beats. So a lot of these, all of these strum patterns, you're going to end up dividing in half, doing the first half for one chord and doing the second half for another chord. So this is down, up, chunk, the simple one at the top. Down, up, chunk, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and a down, up, chunk, down, up, chunk, down, up, chunk, down, up, chunk. And I would suggest this one for the chorus. For the chorus, you might do it in the verses, but the verses I tend to just down strum because it's like slow and dreamy. If you want to make this one a little bit more complex, we're going to play down, up, chunk, flick, flick, down, up, chunk, flick, flick. So the flick flicks, the Fs, are a little hint of an up strum. Just makes it a little more rhythmic and keeps more like rhythm in your wrist. 3, 4. Down, up, chunk, flick, flick, 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 down, chunk, flick, flick. And I'm changing chords around those flicks. So it's more about making like a percussive sound on the 2 and the 4 than it is strumming like a chord sound. It gives you a little bit more time to change chords too. Intro and verse, just a simple down strum, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's how I've been showing all of the lyric sections today, is just with a down strum. The bridge. So this is like taking these, it's like taking these a step further. So this is down, up, chunk up, down, up, chunk up, down, up, chunk up, down, up, chunk up. So I'm going to use the B flat and the C. The B flat and the C that are the same shape, 1 and 3, frets 1 and 3, to demonstrate this, because that's when I think you would use it. Down, up, chunk up, 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 up. And again, these on the 2 and the 4, these up strums, it's more like a flick. It's more like a percussive rhythm sound than it is a full, like a fully chordy sounding chord up strum sound. Because the idea is to make some sort of rhythmic motion. We want this to have a little bit more like meat to it, the sound, because the bridges are pretty intense and it's this climax building thing, right? It's still like an up chunk. It's still not really making the sound of the chord, but I'm doing it more than I do like on the second one. So, I think that's it. There was something I did, where was it? At the end on the C. Whenever you have a C that's at the end of something, or an F minor that's at the end of something. Okay. It's this part, down, up, up. It's this little part repeated. Down, up, 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 down, up. It's also like a suspense building thing. This isn't that cheap strum tricks lesson, I think, from a while back. If there's a chord that's held for a long time, it's usually in this song C or F minor. Then you can build a little suspense leading into the next part of the song by just repeating this one part. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a... So you're kind of halting the strum pattern in its tracks. Okie dokie. I am going to play. Lord help us. I'm just going to put the chords up. And I've got my PDF on my thing. Get rid of that. I got my PDF with my lyrics. I can't remember the last time. Like, okay, I mean, this week has been like chord challenge week. Like, Always Be My Baby was pretty challenging. I thought we were gonna get kind of a break from the really hard songs. So we're gonna play through with all the lyrics and everything, just doing a down strum, and then I'll go back and do it again with all sorts of unleashed strumming. More like how I would play it if I played this at a gig. Good Lord, I don't know if I'd bust this out at a gig. It's so hard. Unless you can do that octave jump like Steven Tyler does. Dream on! It's so high. It's so high. Where are all these chords at? Okay. Let me see. So I'll put some chords up if you're going to follow along with me, if you're not a member. Let me see this one. And then what's the other thing? And then I'll like pause for a second. When we get to the end of this, I'll pause for a second to go to put the bridge chords up before I play that part. Okay. Ooh. Hi, Natalie. Okay, here we go. And we're starting with the intro. Just down strumming. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, this is 2, 3, 4. This is actually the beat of the song, so we'll go a little bit slower. I'm watching the metronome light on my loop station. 1, 2, 3, 4. F minor, triangle. F minor 6, thingy. F minor, F suspended 4. Take a break on the F minor. Second line intro. C, F, C, F. Suspended 4. Do, 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 B flat, do, 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 D do, D do, D do, D do, B do, 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 whatever it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Verse 1. Every time I look in the mirror, all these lines of my face getting clearer. The past is gone. It went by like dust to dawn. Isn't that the way? Everybody's got their dues in life to pay. 1, 2, 3, verse 2. I know nobody knows where it comes and where it goes. I know it's everybody's sin. You got to lose to know how to win. Interlude. F minor 6, C thingy. F minor. F suspended 4, F minor. I'm turning the page. Verse 3. Half my life's in books, written pages. Live and learn from fools and from sages. You know it's true. All the things come back to you. Chorus. Sing with me, sing for the year, sing for the laughter, sing for the tear. Sing with me if it's just for today. Maybe tomorrow the good Lord take you away. 2, 3, 4. And then it's a solo section. It's actually not on the screen right now because I only put it in the lyric part. We're on the second line of the solo. F minor, C suspended 4, triangle chord, B flat, E flat, chorus. Sing with me, sing for the year, sing for the laughter, sing for the tear. Sing with me if it's just for today. Maybe tomorrow the good Lord take you away. Bridge. So let me put it up. Boop. And oh, that's it. Yeah, let me shut off the other one. There we go. Bridge. Ooh. And the final chorus here with the lyrics. Here you go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream till your dreams come true. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that again. Bridge. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream till your dreams come through. 5, 6, 7 to bridge 2. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on. B flat C. Sing with me, final chorus. Sing for the laughter, sing for the tear. Sing it with me if it's just for today. Maybe tomorrow the good Lord take you away. Sing with me to sing for the tears. Sing with me if it's just for today. Maybe tomorrow the good Lord take you away. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love how this is a like super hard rock and roll song about chasing your dreams. It's like the cheesiest kind of topic for rock. And now it's one of the most like well-known rock songs. And he wrote it when he was 17 or 18. Steven Tyler wrote it all by himself before Aerosmith was even a twinkle in his little teenage eye. And he did go on to achieve his dreams. I mean, is that like the cutest rock song story ever? Okay. Now, I'm going to put this rock beat back on. I think. Shall I do that? Yes, I shall. This song's really interesting too because there's some point in it's in one of those bridges, I think, or in the final chorus where they speed up the tempo. And I don't know if even Steven Tyler knows if they did it on purpose or if it was just like kind of the way it went when they were recording. I don't know if they laid tracks down to record this. I don't know if they recorded like in studio full band. And that's just what happened, but like that will never happens on recordings anymore because everyone tries to keep everything in line, right? So I'm gonna put the beat on just to like keep it organized and because I like beats. And I'll do some of the strum things that I put up before. Like I'll try to, I'll try to give you a fairly good demonstration of each one. Mostly it'll be that second one. Down, up, jump, click, down, up, jump, click, down, up, jump, click. Where's the intro? Okay, here it is. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, here we go. F minor, F suspended 4, F minor. Just turning off the chords. Hang on. No, I'm not. I'll put them back up. Hang on. Let's try this again. I might as well put them up. But when we do the bridge later, I'm not turning it off. I'm not turning it off to put the bridge chords up. Okay? Go join. Please become a member so you can get all the song sheets. And so I can keep doing this. And maybe one day I will be a little bit less spread thin. Thank you, members. Thank you, members, for your support. Here we go on the intro. 1, 2, 3, 4. F minor, C. F minor. Okay, second line. I mean, I know this is not even how it is in the original, but I'm doing it anyway. B flat. First one. Every time that I look in the mirror, all these lines of my face getting clearer. The past is gone. Like dust to dawn. Isn't that the way? And everybody's got the dues in life to pay. Verse 2. I know nobody knows where it comes and where it goes. I know it's everybody's sin. You got the dues to know how to win. I think I'm overdriving my sound a little bit. Hang on a second. 2, 3, 4. Verse 3. Half my life's in books, written pages. Live and learn from fools and from sages. You know it's true. How the things come back to you. Chorus. Sing with me, sing for the years, sing for the laughter, sing for the tears. Sing with me if it's just for today. Baby, tomorrow the good Lord take you away. Oh yeah, what was I doing there? Solo part, we're breaking it down for a second. B flat, E flat, A diminished 7, F minor, F minor, C, triangle, B flat, E flat. Chorus. Sing with me, sing for the year, sing for the laughter, sing for the tear. Sing with me if it's just for today. Baby, tomorrow the good Lord take you away. Going to the bridge. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream till your dreams come true. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream till your dreams come true. Bridge 2, y'all. Dream on, 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 yeah. I have neighbors. Sing with me, sing for the year, sing for the laughter, sing for the tear. Sing with me if it's just for today. Baby, tomorrow the good Lord take you away. Sing with me, sing for the year, sing for the laughter, sing for the tear. Sing with me if it's just for today. Baby, tomorrow the good Lord take you away. Totally ruined it. I just finished with an F major just to be a jerk. Yay. It's such a cool song. I think I was blowing out. I think I was clipping my mic sometimes though. Rocking too hard. Rocking too hard. Thanks, y'all. So again, practice, because this awful chord progression is now like second nature. Just after having it took me a few days of practice. And I also remember I've been playing for like 13 years and I'm a professional. So give yourself some time to get your muscle memory feeling those weird chords. Because now it's like second nature to me. I didn't have to think about it as much that time, that like awful first 4 chords. Muscle memory, guys. You can do it. If you have any questions, please holler at me in the comments. I'm going to peace out now and try to put timestamps on this motherfucker. So you know where to go to practice all your little things. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And I will see you next time. Happy strumming. Stay funky. Bye.